We all know Norton as the antivirus giant, and we know Qustodio as one of the biggest names in parental controls. But when it comes to your child's safety online, which one should you actually trust more? A company with broad cybersecurity expertise or a provider specifically focused on child protection? In this Norton Family versus Qustodio comparison, we'll look past the brand names and compare what really matters. Before we get into the features, let's start with the practical questions. How much do these apps cost and how easy are they to set up? On that note, both providers follow a very similar setup process. You start by creating the parent account, add a child profile, and install the app on your child's device. From there, you can use a parent dashboard or app to manage rules, check reports, and adjust restrictions remotely. So both apps are equally easy to set up and navigate. The first real difference we notice is device support. For example, Norton Family works on children's devices running Windows, Android, and iOS. However, the child app isn't currently supported on macOS. So while parents can still manage Norton Family through a browser or mobile app, it isn't the best fit if your child uses a Mac. Qustodio has broader compatibility, supporting Windows, Mac, Chromebook, Android, iOS, and Kindle, making it a better option for families with a mix of different devices. The second difference in our Norton Family versus Qustodio review is pricing. If you'd like to compare the latest plans and prices, feel free to visit each provider through the links in the description. I've also included exclusive deals so you can save money on your subscription. Norton Family is slightly cheaper as a standalone parental control solution. Norton becomes even more interesting when you look at the Norton 360 Deluxe package. It costs about the same as Questodio's premium plan while offering much more than parental controls. You also get Norton's well-known antivirus, along with protection against malware, ransomware, hackers, and online scams. Additionally, this bundle includes a fully functional VPN, a password manager, cloud backup, and dark web monitoring, making it a complete cybersecurity suite. So if Norton gives you more for the price, does that automatically make Qustodio the weaker overall pick? Not really. As you'll see in a moment, Qustodio actually pulls ahead in some very important parental control categories. Which brings me to the next category in our Norton Family versus Qustodio review, screen time limits. Here, both providers are incredibly similar, covering three main screen time features parents expect from the best parental control service. First, both provide screen time reports so you can see exactly how much time your child spends on their device. Second, they let you create custom rules, including daily limits, full schedules, and time windows that determine when your child can or can't use their device. Third, both let you pause or restrict access remotely. So whether it's homework time, bedtime, or simply time for a break from screens, you can set boundaries without physically taking away the device. As far as screen time features go, there really aren't many meaningful differences besides the interface and the names each provider gives its tools. Screen time aside, I also expect the best parental control apps to offer strong control over websites, apps, and online content. Here, both Norton Family and Qustodio include web filtering, app controls, category-based restrictions, and tools for blocking inappropriate content. They can also monitor searches made through Google, Yahoo, Bing, and YouTube, helping you better understand what kind of content your child is consuming. If web filtering is your top priority though, Norton Family has the edge. It offers around 41 filtering categories, including adult content, hate speech, drugs, and other potentially harmful topics. It also gives parents 3 different options for managing websites: completely block them, display a warning before allowing access, or allow access while continuing to monitor activity. That's great if you're trying to find a balance between strict blocking and complete freedom. Qustodio, on the other hand, includes around 30 filtering categories, but is much stronger when it comes to app control. It can detect, monitor, and block more than 27,000 different apps, making it especially useful if your biggest concern isn't just websites, but also games, social media, and app-by-app management. In fact, one of Questodio's standout features is its advanced gaming monitoring, which I'll talk about in more detail in the next section. Before I pick a winner here though, keep in mind that browser-based filtering may not work exactly the same on alternative browsers like Brave, Opera, or Tor. So if your child is particularly tech-savvy, browser workarounds are something to keep in mind. That said, when it comes to app and game control, I'm giving Qustodio the edge as the best parental option, while Norton Family remains stronger specifically for web filtering. Remember, once you've decided which provider fits your family's needs best, you can get the lowest price possible by using the exclusive discount links in the description. Since most parents would agree that staying informed about their child's online activity is the top priority, the next category our team looked at is alerts and monitoring. Here, both Norton Family and Qustodio provide parent dashboards, activity reports, and real-time alerts. They can notify you if your child tries to access blocked websites, reaches screen time limits, searches for concerning terms, uses restricted apps, or attempts to tamper with the parental control software. Since both providers can also send alerts through the parent app or by email, you don't have to constantly check the dashboard to stay informed. The biggest difference between them is conversation monitoring. Norton Family doesn't read private text messages or encrypted direct messages. While that makes it more privacy friendly, it's less effective for identifying chat-related risks. Qustodio goes further by monitoring SMS messages and phone calls on supported devices. It can also send alerts related to conversations on select social media apps, including WhatsApp, Line, and Instagram DMs. As I mentioned earlier, gaming is another category where Qustodio pulls ahead. Norton Family is limited to showing general app activity, so while you can see whether your child has installed or used the game, there isn't any dedicated voice chat monitoring. Qustodio Parental Control software, on the other hand, offers AI-powered gaming alerts on Windows devices. It monitors voice chat across supported games and platforms like Roblox, Steam, Fortnite, and Valorant. For example, it can alert you if it detects aggressive language, bullying, inappropriate conversations, personal questions, threats, or intimidating behavior. Each alert also includes a short summary explaining what was detected and why it may deserve your attention. For that reason, once again, I'm giving this category to Qustodio. It offers deeper monitoring, stronger conversation alerts, and gaming-specific protection that Norton Family simply doesn't match. And of course, our final category is a non-negotiable when choosing the best parental control app, location tracking. This one is nearly a tie because both providers include location tracking, location history, and geofencing features. You can see where a child is, where they've been, and create saved locations like home, school, or a friend's house. Both apps can also notify you whenever your child arrives at or leaves those locations, so you don't have to constantly watch the map yourself. Outside of the core location features, there isn't a major difference between the two. However, when it comes to physical safety, Qustodio does include one extra feature, the Android exclusive panic button. With this SOS feature, your child can quickly alert trusted contacts if they ever feel lost or unsafe. As I said, they're nearly equal here, but Qustodio gets a slight edge thanks to the panic button. Regardless of which provider best fits your family's needs, you can save money on either one by using my exclusive discount links in the description. As for my final verdict, Norton Family is a better overall choice if you want parental controls bundled with a full cybersecurity suite like Norton 360. But if we're judging parental control features alone, Qustodio comes out ahead. It offers stronger app management, deeper monitoring, conversation alerts, and dedicated gaming protection. So if you want family cybersecurity all in one package, choose Norton. But if parental controls are your top priority, go with Qustodio. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.